When they did a refund on that shot.
We're about that. We just had him in treatment on Friday, but
Oh, so did you get
The
like some
doctors-
fluids or?
we did the fluids, but then he also has arthritis, and
Oh,
the labs weren't back yet, and so we didn't know we were down to just. We were just down, yeah,
or
that's
yep.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
We didn't know we were down to just a few days.
right.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, Tex wanted to really do it this way, but
Yeah.
Chandler on.
Yeah.
They would already put it in the bloodstream. So.
It's weird that you didn't flinch. The cat flinch when you stick him?
That initial sedative, sometimes not.
Yeah, he didn't flinch.
We didn't flinch at all. Too tired.
Yeah, but they're feeling pretty crummy sometimes. They just don't have the energy to
Where's this?
worry about that.
He's out. It's like he just sucked a little bit more into it.
5:26.
And then does his body temperature go down?
That actually takes a surprising amount of time, often several hours.
The organs.
That is surprising.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it froze. What's that? I didn't have to worry about contagions or anything, did I?
from him.
For the other kids.
Oh, to her, no.
Okay, even if they were drinking out the same water?
No, he had the type of kidney disease, I mean, obviously I don't have all of his records, but the type of kidney disease that is typical in cats is an age-related kind of degenerative
That's
process.
what the word she uses.
It's not,
Advanced degenerative, she says.
yeah,
Same as
So-
humans.
so yeah, you don't have to worry about that at all.
It's just age
Yep,
induced.
exactly, just cats, they're like the original wild animal that cats came from is a desert cat, and so their kidneys work so hard their whole lives. They
Oh.
still have that, because they don't, those wild cats, they don't even really drink. They live in the desert, they get all their water from their food, and so their kidneys are always working overtime, and our cats
Domestic.
are still kinda like that. And so they just
Yeah, they live-
kinda,
They live longer
and they
now,
live
so the
so
kidneys
much
wear out.
longer than
Okay.
they would out in the world, so those poor kidneys just get a lot of wear and tear over the years.
Well, I'm gonna take her in when we get done. That's where I took him in.
Did you have her blood work done?
I took Sketchy and then Joanna for this blood work.
How long would, I mean, from the time it starts, do you
Yeah.
notice it? Or is it years, or is it?
So it can vary a lot from cat to cat. It's divided into what are called stages. So stage 1 is essentially like a normal or almost normal kidney, and stage 5 is like
Shut down.
total shutdown kidneys.
Yeah,
And,
his was a 9.
you know, it's becoming more common to just at like a yearly exam just do some screening blood work, and many of those cats are, you may detect stage 1, and many of those cats can live years, and just kind of slowly
But it's
progressing over
degenerative, there's nothing
time.
you can.
Yeah, it will progress over
It does
time.
progress.
You can't ever fix those kidneys. There are things with diet and water intake that can help slow that progression and help support their bodies while they live with it. But yeah, it would be rare for it to progress quickly. Not impossible, but rare.
So no kidney transplants?
Well, it's funny, I don't know if they still do it, but there was a period of time where UC Davis, the vet school there, was doing
Right.
kidney transplants. And the deal was you had to adopt the donor cat too. So like, you know, and it was like tens of thousands of dollars. And
Oh, for this
I don't know if they still do it, but
So what about this injection to let your pet live longer? Does
Oh,
that
the-
sustain
For
their
small
organs?
dogs, I think.
yeah, and I don't think that's
Going-
close to being commercially available.
Okay. Does it purify their lungs
To
or
be
organs?
honest, I'm not sure. I'm not in general practice
Yeah.
anymore. This is what I do, so I don't really have my finger on the pulse of things, although I still get like the journals and things, and I read an article about it
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
kind
did
of,
too. So somehow the small dogs don't live as long as the big dogs or
right,
something?
or opposite.
That's
Small dogs
opposite?
tend to live longer.
Oh,
And
and
large.
so they looked at the enzyme makeup
Yeah.
or something of, that's what's like an
Yeah.
enzyme mixture to try to replicate what the gap might be. Something like this is the,
Yeah,
theoretically it sounds plausible,
right, yeah.
but I agree, I agree it's not commercial
Yeah.
yet, so. It's
Yes,
5:31.
sometimes those things like the very earliest preliminary results will get released into the
Yeah.
media, and then everybody gets
Excited,
Very
they're
excited.
hopeful and
5:30 is the total of 11.
5:31.
Oh, don't we chisel?
so no, I'm just
I hope my heart's not beating loud. Still breathing?
no, I'm seeing like a little bit of
Maybe.
muscle contraction there, which is not
Typical.
sometimes after we die there can be
Just some
what
muscle
look like
contractions.
breaths or some muscle contractions.
The body fighting for that last breath.
Yeah, and it has just to do
Some
with the
electrical
way
reactions.
electrolytes and electrical activity happens after we pass.
Yeah. Definitely George Ford.
Yeah, and sometimes that even looks like gasps
Spasm.
for breath or spasms, yep, even after we've died.
His body just. I can feel it. It's pulsing.
And sometimes we'll see too, like, sort of stop breathing, and then this looks like what he's doing, he's starting to have some
Control.
faster breathing again, and then pass. So his heartbeat is so faint that I actually can't hear it, and so we'll have to go by his breathing. But
It's just powerful blood love connection. This is.
yeah,
He and I have a energetic connection.
and cats are
Mystic.
really amazingly resilient little. They're such an I don't know, they can be fragile in some ways and like
Durable.
it's so strong in
Yeah.
other ways, and yeah, it's
They
They
walk
show-
soft but hit hard.
Yeah.
There's a show, I don't know if it's on Netflix, but it talks about just as an animal, a creature, they're extraordinary. Just different attributes
Yeah.
about them.
Yeah.
Their speed, their jump, just for their size, they're one of the most extraordinary creatures.
Just like
Yes.
lions.
Yeah.
They have the same abilities.
It's a pretty interesting show, especially if you like cats.
Right. Yeah.
But they're
Even if you
also,
don't like cats, it's interesting.
Right, yeah.
Just from pure scientific viewpoint.
they're also mystic. And they travel and they shapeshift. And they ward off spirits. They're between here and the other room. Schizosled.
Yeah. She's
safe.
She came
she's
and hung
paying
out.
attention though.
Yeah, she hung out with us.
Very, very occasionally I have to give a second injection. Just some cats are strong beyond what we really expect in how they tolerate these drugs, but
I'm ready. Hey, buddy, you got on the other side for things to digest. Did her eyes close?
no, those will probably, his eyes will probably stay open.
Yeah.
How do we close them?
They, unfortunately, they won't.